Okay, I am calling the Historical Commission meeting to order at 5:38 p.m. And this is being recorded. Yes, okay. And can we do a roll call?
Yes. Olivia Mausel,
Here.
Joseph Mazzola,
Here.
Elizabeth Rodriguez,
En route.
Luis Salazar, Christopher Gauthier.
Here. Okay, so do I have to make a motion to go out of order? Because we're gonna do the minutes first, or actually, is there any public comment? Anybody in the public that would like to speak? No?
None in the waiting room, I guess. So I would probably skip 3 and maybe go, it was 4 just discussion, just advising.
Yes.
Okay, so I would probably go to 4.
Okay, you should see on the agenda, the Essex Street nomination form. I don't know if anybody wants to comment or have any questions or concerns on it. It was included in your packet.
So that's an extensive district, isn't it?
Yes,
Is it a local historic district or national register?
it's the National Register.
Okay.
And Olivia, I'd probably like your help on this because you have more knowledge on that.
Okay. So what that so it's they want comment from us?
Actually, just that it was the nomination form, and I have not seen any other, further clarification needed or anything. But I think we should be prepared.
Please find the following nomination form, which is resubmitting. Okay, so we could say something like when the complete form, when the complete form is available, we'll comment on it.
Okay.
Because they're just saying they're going to resubmit it.
Right.
And you haven't had a chance to see it, right?
Nothing. No.
Yeah. So just say when it's please forward us a complete copy or something.
Okay.
To that effect. Because
okay.
If I remember, goes all the way up Essex Street. And so it was a lot of properties.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really an honorary designation. It doesn't carry any guidelines like a Fairfield district does. So
And I think
it's by the neighbors, right?
Yeah. But now, what do you mean by honorary? What does in no bearing? That just
well, that that means that there are no guidelines.
Okay.
So, for instance, Fairfield has guidelines that they have to go through the commission to make any exterior changes.
Okay.
If a National Register is they've written it up, they've written out the historic properties up, and they've researched them and probably have designated which ones are historic. But
Okay.
that means that people in those properties can still redesign the house. It doesn't mean that they have to go before anybody to make any changes.
Okay.
And also
Okay.
properties can be demoed.
Okay.
That's okay.
So without any without well, they'll have to come through the historical commission for demolition, but
Still for a demo delay.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I missed that. They have to come
Mhm.
to us for
Right. Okay.
We can explain that.
Commissioner Rodriguez is now here.
Good evening, Commissioner. How are you?
Hey.
Good. And Olivia's at home. She's at at home.
Oh,
Okay,
If I'd known were going down there, I would have come down with you.
it's okay.
Next time.
Next time, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So should we go back to number 3? Do I have to make a motion to go out of order? No? Okay,
Well, you could
Well,
do,
we already did.
we already did it,
right, and so it's just going back in order.
so we're okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it should be okay.
all right. Review of meeting minutes for July 11th, January 9th, and February 13th. I'd really like to get these passed this evening if possible.
Well, my understanding is you're the only one that was here for some of those meetings. So how
Right.
does that work?
Well,
No, go ahead, Olivia.
I was here for the 9th, January 9th.
9th, right?
I would make a motion that we approve those. I didn't see any problems, issues. And I was here for the February. Is that
February
the same?
13th.
Mhm,
February 13th.
Same.
But the July and the other, there's one that is really long.
Right.
Um,
I'm just at this point, just wondering if I mean, everything is there, and since then we have tried to consolidate, making a lot easier to look at.
Mhm.
Right. Is there a way you can consolidate the long one, Chris? mean,
I
at some
can.
point,
Yeah,
just highlight, because we don't need, somebody spent a lot of time typing in
Me.
all that verbiage.
me,
and
me.
God bless you did. Oh my God, God bless you.
Well, that's kind of why I wanted to just accept them and be done with them.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean, because it is there, but we kind of know from this point forward, they're gonna be a lot more streamlined. But
is
if
there
you,
anything that's gonna come back to haunt us because?
no, I didn't think of anything.
I
No,
don't think so.
no.
So I make a motion, we'll just accept the minutes.
Okay,
Seconded.
Okay,
so a motion was made to accept the minutes for July 11th, January 9th, and February 13th.
okay,
Mhm.
And now we have to vote.
Roll call. Olivia Mausel,
yes,
Joseph Mazzola,
Yes.
Elizabeth Rodriguez. Yes. Luis Salazar, Chris Gothier.
Yes.
Okay. 4 yeses. 1 absent.
And on to agenda number 5, update and review of the HCC and LHC website. I know, Olivia, this was something you would like to talk about. I can turn it over to you.
sure. I would like the commission's permission to just sit down with whoever's updating the website
Mhm.
in the planning and just go over, put in our new commissioners, take out the old, to correct any verbiage that's there that's questionable, or just bring it back to the commission. We don't have to change anything.
Okay.
We can just bring it back to the commission for permission to change it. I think that's
Okay.
probably,
And you want to do that for both commissions, correct?
I could do that for both. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Do we have to make a vote? No,
I don't think so.
I
no,
think so.
Olivia, I can set that up. It's usually Marie.
Okay.
That is the one that does the edits on the website.
Okay.
So it's up to you whether you want to make a list and send it to us of corrections, or if you want to just set up time, I can check our calendar.
Okay. So I'll just go on the websites and just make a list of things, and then we can talk through it, because sometimes it's easier to do it in person.
Totally. Yeah, no, I understand. And there's been so many changes that we've been trying to keep up with too, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll reach out to you. We'll talk in the next day or so.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Olivia, can you just make a note, because I know the terms, a lot of the terms aren't correct. Like, I think but I don't know, your term looks like it's only for a year. Does that make
I'm
sense,
not sure.
Jennifer?
Only if he was,
Because did he
only
take
if he was finishing out someone else's
fun?
term
See, and how do we know that?
from the nomination letters.
Do you know?
I have no idea. No, that was not told to me, if that's the case.
Yours is only for like a year. So I just, because I said it should be a 3-year or
Right.
2.
I don't know.
Your point.
Do you know anything about that, Olivia?
Did you get a letter, Joseph?
I did. I'd have to go back and look at it.
Your appointment letter says a 3-year term, but it says that your term expires October 1st, 2024. So that looks like it might have been an error.
Okay,
That I will follow up on. Because that would only make it 2 years.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So do you have official letters of resignation from Ilana or?
I did receive that, yes. Actually, it was sent to me,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah.
And how
the mayor
and how
received
about
that.
anything from Lewis?
No, nothing.
I haven't received anything either.
So Joseph then may be finishing out one of their, or
Mhm.
Ilana's, or
No, he was already,
'Cause he was
prior.
on the
he was
board.
already.
right,
yeah,
okay,
Right,
So, yeah, we just have to straighten that out.
Yeah,
So Jean might be finishing up somebody's,
well, Jean's just gonna be an alternate,
it's gonna be an alternate.
And
that's
that
So
was
she-
prior as
okay.
well.
right? And that would just start fresh with her as well,
Uh-huh,
right?
uh-huh,
mhm. I have her letter here.
Okay,
I
okay.
came prepared.
very good. No, I know a lot of the terms, it looks like we're either off a month or a year. So if we can get clarification for everyone's terms,
Yep, Jean's letter says she will serve a 3-year term and it will expire January 30th of 2026.
you know your term, Elizabeth?
I believe it was 2024, I can't remember the month.
Yours is April 16th, 2024. Yeah.
Okay, we're all good with that, right?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
And then Chris, you're up, what, next year? May 1st,
Yep,
2024.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I set it up so that I'm logged in here so I can access.
Perfect, okay.
The drive.
We used to have, remember, Olivia, we used to be able to go in and do the website ourselves, didn't we?
Right, yeah,
We had like a code and all that, so we
Yeah.
could,
there was a code, but
I don't
there's
know.
different people involved, there's different administration.
Yeah.
That seems
Yeah.
dicey to me.
it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that seems dicey. I think.
it got taken away.
Yeah,
Can set something up to have Olivia come literally in this room.
right.
And we sit here and just do it on this big screen.
Okay,
You
okay,
know, if we want to do it, we can do it like
okay,
that. I mean, we
alright.
can even do that in an open meeting if we wanted to.
okay.
I would just have to get all of.
Be
the-
everything
we
ready,
get
need-
it,
okay,
Yeah, because
alright.
I don't do the website.
Okay.
Would we
I
need
don't-
someone from local historic to be here
Yeah,
for
if we
that?
wanted to update.
Oh,
things.
Olivia.
That's right. She's on.
Olivia's
That's right.
Yeah,
local.
yeah,
Got it.
Kind of.
I could do,
She's gonna,
Perfect.
she's
Forgot
gonna
that.
appear here and everything and
I-
do it.
Amazing.
Was that
I
okay?
could help
Yeah?
there.
Of course.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
I forgot that.
On to item number 6, St. Patrick's Day Parade.
So, who's going? Anybody?
I will be at Tessa's high school
Okay,
Saturday and Sunday. It's her big show this weekend,
okay,
so I don't know. Takes me out of the loop.
Be hosting an event.
You'll be.
Yeah.
are you available, Joseph?
No, unfortunately. I mean, I'll be at the parade, but not,
Okay.
Not marching.
no.
You're welcome to join the local historic district. I opened that up just because we can say we're all historical people. Nobody really understands what we do anyway.
Has anyone from local historic said that they're going to march?
Lauren,
Okay.
and
Oh.
myself, and I'm not sure about Marco. I think it
Okay.
kind of depends on how the weather and he was getting over some medical things. So
Oh.
I'm not sure how, if he's going to be up to it. It's a long afternoon.
Mhm.
It is,
Chris
yeah.
knows. Yeah. Yeah. Chris been there,
That's
done
what
that.
I'm saying.
I did find pictures the other day. I'll have to
Uh-huh.
send them to you again.
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I was also, well, MIFA's also marching.
Mhm.
MIFA, the 150th, they're trying to get people to march. MIFA has a float. So I have a feeling all of these are gonna be all together.
Hmm.
So Elizabeth would like to march. So,
Is Liz coming?
yeah.
Oh, good.
we'll
Good,
be
good,
there.
good. Okay, we can chat along the way.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Now, what time does the breakfast start? Is there a breakfast too or no?
Uh-uh.
I don't
I
think
don't
it's the
know.
same.
No.
It's the same. There is a breakfast, but I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know if it's the same day or if it's one of the work days.
It's not for us. It's not for us.
We're not close to
We
it.
got our
Alright.
own breakfast. Yeah.
All right, so Elizabeth will walk.
Anything else for the parade? Nothing?
No?
Believe so.
Okay. Moving on to item 7, OPED, the ARPA application and the HCC budget. This is very new to me. I have no clue as to what to do, where to go.
So for the ARPA application, are you looking to apply for ARPA funds to do stuff?
I'm opening that up to the commission. I know nothing.
Or
Um,
Olivia,
I
Joe.
I did think of one thing. We could see if it's eligible.
Mhm.
We could fund a number of historic plaques.
Oh,
Say like I don't know. Let's say 50. Just to round off the number.
okay,
that's a
That would
great
be a
idea.
lot in a year.
okay,
If we could, that would require some purchase of some well that carpenter that I know,
mhm,
his class, his carpentry class does said he would do historic plaques, but
perfect,
so
perfect.
we could purchase the plywood, put their class to work, and then when somebody comes, we do have somebody coming forward who is interested in the plaque.
Yes, and I have a pile as well. I
Mhm.
have several people
Yeah.
as well. Joe, you're
I'm on there,
Joe's been waiting for a
I
few
know, I
years
want a
for a
plaque.
plaque.
Right, right. So we would have to, that was a thought. I don't know if the CPA would do that or if
Hmm.
it's eligible for ARPA. I think maybe it depends on depends on the lower wards. So it's
Okay.
low income properties, I think. I'm not sure, but that's a possibility.
Okay,
And we could also go to CPA for funds like that too, because
Mhm.
they have a $3,000 grant that we for it's an ongoing grant. So I'm sure that those costs would come way under $3,000, but
How
definitely.
much are the plaques? Or how much were they, I should say?
at one
$40, 35, $40.
$35 or $40, yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So, and the application there's an old application that we could
Mhm.
update, put into Spanish.
So
And
you have someone, Olivia? You have
yeah,
someone that will do the plaques?
yes.
Beautiful.
Great.
Well, that'll be item 8 then.
Yeah.
We'll go to that too.
Okay. Plaques.
Yeah, I think if that would be eligible, I think that would be great
Okay,
to put in.
We could
ARPA.
find out if it's eligible.
Mhm.
It may not be, but there may be another, the CPA might be available too.
okay.
Sure.
And the other question was actually our budget. I know many moons ago, it was like $1,500. I think we had a budget of,
Yeah, it was.
is that right, Olivia?
It
Right around
was.
there?
Right. It took care of some postage, which we used to have to do, and
Mhm.
um, some public hearing notices that have to be paid for.
Now, that's where I have a question for you, Jennifer, because I know that Aaron said that would be kind of covered under OPED.
Yeah, we would just pay for that.
So you would-
Anything you wanted to.
You
send
would
out.
bear the cost for that? Okay,
Yeah,
but
because
I-
all the public notices that come, you know, from anywhere that falls under the OPED umbrella, we cover it within our budget. And so that would get covered, yeah.
but we still should ask for a line item. I
Right.
mean, right? Yes.
If we ask for a nominal amount and, I mean, like for instance, for the parade, there's, the sashes cost $15 a piece.
Right, right.
So if we bought sausage for its a full commission, it's like 5 people or
Mm-hmm.
7 people,
Mhm.
we could, it would be covered by that kind of thing. I don't
Okay.
see a big expense volume here, and so
I think 1,500
I
is.
Yeah.
think a nominal amount would be okay. It's like,
Do we need to make a motion on an amount or?
well, yeah, because and they'll probably cut it anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So
If
do we
ask for
start higher?
500,
Right,
or
Should we ask?
250, or if we if we always ask a little bit more, we'll probably get cut. But that's okay.
Should we ask for 2,000?
2,000 or 15?
Doesn't
Jennifer?
Just because,
I know.
then it gives you wiggle room.
Right,
sure, why not?
okay. You good with that?
Yeah.
All right. And we can talk about that more, Jennifer, on Friday?
Mhm.
Okay, all right.
And I still, once I find out about the minutes and how that's gonna go too.
Oh, because we're gonna have to incur that as well on a
that's the thing
monthly.
that I want to make sure. But that doesn't
Maybe we should
exhaust
table this till the next meeting.
Should we?
So,
Yeah,
I think so.
good call. Joseph said we might want to table this, Olivia, to the next meeting till we
Okay.
have a solid answer.
Okay. Sounds good.
okay, so motion to table any budget request?
Yes,
Yes,
second.
second.
So we're tabling it, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna do a roll call. Olivia Mausel,
Yes. Yes.
Joseph Mazzola.
Yes.
Elizabeth Rodriguez. Yeah. Luis Salazar. Christopher Gothier.
Yes.
Okay. And motion to table budgetary request is passed.
Okay, the next item for OPED is support staff. And I'm just reading from Olivia. Do we, now, Olivia, are you asking for a motion to be reinstated with support staff? I know you
I
had
was
sent
just
me.
wondering what the status is. I mean, I think we're in a better position than we were a couple of months ago.
Yes,
Mhm.
So
we did make a motion that we were staying with OPED.
And that
Okay,
Jennifer would,
And
Stay
Jennifer
on.
would be our, liaison for, what was it, Jennifer?
Who's the certified local government?
Yes, certified local government.
yeah,
So that was gonna go back to her instead of having the chair having that responsibility as well.
okay,
So we have turned everything back to OPED.
okay. So that sounds, that sounds.
Questions, concerns?
Do we need to put it like a memo of agreement or something like that? Do you have anything like that, or
and
with the staff, the historical commission agrees to, um, work with Jennifer, or the appointee, from the planning department, or it'll be covered in the minutes too, I assume. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it would be a minute,
I would assume
Yeah.
because we voted on it that we're
Okay,
right?
good, yeah.
okay,
And I think those were past issues as well that have been rectified now, going forward from this point,
okay,
from the previous chair,
okay.
if I might say. We good with that? Anything else?
Good.
Okay, the plaque program, gonna turn that over to you as well, Olivia.
Well.
So we actually have someone. I'm excited.
Me too.
Finally, Joseph.
I know.
you Get a plaque.
That's how we met.
Yeah, good. And also, Dean Tech has a carpentry department that we could probably tap them too,
Mhm.
Okay,
to see if that's something that they would be interested in.
Should we approve a design? Or is it just a standard what it's been in the past, or
I think we might have to keep what we already have.
great, just-
Unless and then I
Cool.
think we'd have to make all these plaques all over again. I don't know if we.
so do they
do a different
have those
design.
templates and all of that, or do
I
we have that?
everything.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
Yes. Do you want them back, Olivia? I know you gave them to me, but I'll gladly hand them back to you.
Well, we'll need to, if Dean Tech takes it on, or West Springfield,
Okay,
Pioneer Valley Collaborative, if they take it on, we can give them the forms.
okay.
And then they do the scroll work, and what's Joseph, you would know, they.
Oh, so it's not stickers
It's not
anymore.
stickers, it's actually drilled into the.
New and improved.
Yeah,
Oh.
Holyoke Historical District.
Okay,
And
So-
then we would put the date,
okay,
and that's where each one has to be kind of individualized. So
right.
Great.
a template would cover the top part, but the date would be.
The date would always be ever
Mhm.
changing.
Yeah,
Okay.
So if someone has an old one and wants a new one, can they come forward for that?
They have to pay the money.
Sure, well, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
yeah. So Olivia, are you gonna spearhead this then with Dean? Get it going, or
Yes,
is it
yes,
something
and
you?
I-
Okay,
Yes, I will.
I know you have your connections there.
Yes, Dean Carpentry.
So you might get a plaque within a month
So
or
excited,
two.
so excited. Now I just have to take all the siding off of my house so I can stick it on.
One thing at a time, Joseph.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Mm-mm.
Okay, item number 9, Commissioner Mausel's project, the HCC binders and training manual. And I got you binders, Olivia.
Oh yeah. Oh, you have some.
That enough?
Oh,
Are
great.
those big enough?
They look. What you showed me the other day.
No, these are smaller, a lot smaller.
Okay, that's okay.
All right,
Fine.
okay.
So we'll have one for each person,
Yep,
and we'll have our names on them.
okay,
We can talk through the forms.
okay,
So, and then it'll be handy for all the commissioners to look at, and they say, what the heck are they talking about? Oh, it's on page 5. So we'll flip through to whatever that page is, and so we can have it handy. I
Now
know
you-
I have a thing about hard copy.
Right.
Mhm.
Now, you two as new commissioners, anything right off the bat that you would like us to cover or ensure that it's in there? Everything?
I-
Everything.
Let me think about that.
Okay,
Let me think about that.
okay, all right,
Send an email.
okay,
We'll start out with the Mass General Law, which explains all the,
Mhm.
everything that we have to, that's,
Mhm.
well, we have to abide by,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So that's a good start.
okay,
And I can show you macros, how you can navigate
Yes.
macros.
Mhm.
perfect.
That's important. Macros maps
Mm-hmm,
is another thing that we can do. It would be helpful if we can use, maybe even use the smart board there in planning at some point. Because
okay,
we can, if we can see it being done, it'll be easier
okay,
for individuals to do it on their own. If they want
Okay.
to look something up.
right, okay,
And, the difference between local historic districts and national registered districts, that's a good start.
okay. And we can always add to it,
Oh, yeah,
never ending.
yeah.
Anything else?
Is there something, does Trinity come into the picture at all?
I was actually going to bring that up with new business
Okay,
or old business, because I do have some information on Trinity.
okay.
So I don't know if you want to talk about it now or wait
No,
till,
I'll wait.
okay, okay. All right, on to item 10, a potential meeting with the new building commissioner, Kevin, and I'm gonna butcher his name. Lagimonier, Lemire.
Lagimonier,
Speak it again,
Oh.
say it
I
again.
think. It depends on if you're gonna say it, but it's, I think it's Lagimonier.
Okay, French.
It might be Lagimonier
okay.
without the, if you're. trying to
Excellent, they good.
emphasize it.
Okay. All right. He has a very small schedule, but I didn't know at one point if someone wanted to join, someone
Sure.
wanted to take this on upon themselves, especially with the preservation restriction that we have, what we expect of him, what he expects of us. And, again, if there's any questions to start the dialogue, to keep this open.
I'm happy to have that meeting.
Okay,
If you'd
all
like.
right,
Yeah,
I can forward you his email.
Great,
And
yeah.
then you can do that.
sounds
And
good.
I can
Perfect.
Facilitate,
Okay,
whatever you need, because
Great.
I know who the clerk is down there too,
Cool.
just to follow up. And I haven't done the deep dive
okay,
into the preservation restrictions.
Mhm.
okay,
Because I've been trying to fix the processes.
okay,
So that's on my next to-do list was
Cool.
the whole preservation restriction and the building.
So then
department.
do you want to be in that meeting? And
So if you
if
want.
we're
me
gonna,
to-
I
yeah,
think
why
so,
don't you?
because if
Yeah,
you're gonna be doing all
right.
that work, I
Yeah.
think that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, absolutely. We can set something up.
Cool.
Now, because when I drove by Girls Incorporated today, there is a mammoth air conditioning unit
Oh,
sitting right out front, basically on the addition in the back.
okay.
We didn't see anything of that. So
Yeah.
what happens?
Right.
What do we do? Where do we?
Where do we go? Yep.
Hmm.
You have to disguise it.
Okay. I imagine there's gonna be some type of fencing or something, but
Mhm.
I didn't see any notification or anything of a unit going in the front of the building.
Mhm.
I'll look over those.
And I'll forward you Kevin's email.
Okay. We have all their plans and everything, right?
Yes,
Building? Okay.
yes, yes.
I'll look over that.
Okay, next we'll go to report from commissioners attending other boards and committee meetings. I have nothing
I
at this time. You?
Nope.
Nothing,
Nothing?
nothing.
Okay. Next announcements. Any announcements?
Not yet. Not at this
Nothing?
time.
No,
New business or old business? I'll talk a little bit about Trinity, but we're also going to need a representative from the commission for the Tourism Advisory Committee.
Hmm.
If anyone wants to take
Who's-
on yet another, since Elena has left,
Oh.
it doesn't have to be today. We can, maybe bring this on the agenda for
Let's
our next meeting.
do that.
I'm on there.
What's the meeting schedule
I'm
like?
looking that up right now.
It's day meetings, isn't it?
No, I want to say the last meeting we had was at the end of the day,
Okay,
4:30. I'll have to double check.
let me know. I could probably
Yeah.
jump on another committee.
And actually, and that is with, yeah, that would be a good one for you to be on if possible.
Sure.
Okay. I'll look up the schedule.
Okay. What is that? Tourism?
Yes.
Tourism Advisory Committee.
TAC committee.
TAC, that's a formal, like it'll go through the mayor. He'll
Cool.
write the letter. It's a formal
Okay,
Formal appointment. Right.
appointment,
Okay.
yes. Because there's like a small committee that is considered the Tourism Advisory Committee, and then there's a larger group.
Cool.
Which will also be beneficial for small businesses and things of that nature. And it's-
Perfect. Another thing to add to your plate. Okay, getting back to Trinity, I've been in touch with her. She's actually has been in the drive. And she's got a lot of ideas that she would like to present to us on how to structure and organize the database. So I told her to get that ready and hopefully she'll have that for the next meeting.
Cool.
But again, if we need to utilize her in another avenue, I mean, she's open right now and she's got available hours.
how long is she with us?
I don't have it
I think
offhand.
it's a monetary, was it
It's a
monetary?
dollar amount, yes. So, and we have not even begun to really do anything. So I mean, I guess if there's something else anybody would maybe
Does
like
you-
her to,
can she help with the binders?
she will not be in person.
Can't she
So-
be, oh, she can't be in person. Okay.
No, she's out of state.
Oh. Okay. 20 hours
Right,
at $20 an hour. So she can do, wait a minute, per week, or total agreement is 141 hours. So she starts on January 23rd, January 1st, 2023, and ends on June 23rd, 20, there's a typo here. It
Is there an
says
option to
2022.
extend that?
Well, it's her
Or
school
no,
semester,
it's just
I'm
school?
school. Oh, I
Okay.
don't know, but I can ask about,
Well, I only ask that because if we are you guys paying? Is OPED paying or
guessing. No, where did that money that came?
where does that budget money come from?
It's approximately
what's Paula? Oh, God.
$2,820.
Remember? I'll have
Grant.
to look.
Because if we are going to extend her, should we include that in our
Yeah,
budget
in
or
budget.
at least add,
Yeah.
like, if we know that's $2,000 for next year, do we need to include that in our
course.
budget or would that come from OPED?
Did you guys ask for CPA money for that? Or was that, I know you did for Tyler Gain,
That was Paula.
but I don't
Well, she
remember.
can't-
Olivia, did we
Sorry,
ask for
I'm-
CPA money on that with her? That didn't come up on CPA for Trinity, did it?
no. If it would be easier, she could be on site, but she's not available.
Mhm.
Trying to look up what happened.
Okay.
how it came about.
I'll help you with the binders, Olivia.
Okay,
Not a problem.
okay.
But now, is there anything that I should share with her about the database? Is that she's been looking around for about 2 weeks and she kind of has somewhat of a plan for order and structure. But she would like to present to the commission before,
Great.
we start anything. So if that's
Okay.
acceptable with everyone.
We'll put, you
Sure.
wanna put her on the next agenda?
Agenda, yeah. I did try to ask her for tonight, but she had midterms last week, so she's catching up this week.
Okay.
That's all I've got. I don't know if
That's all I
anybody else. Lizbeth, anything? No, you sure? Yes, yeah, we're gonna make another meeting with that.
What's happening on Friday?
Friday, I have a meeting with Jennifer. It was to kind of go over the ARPA application and the budget, just to
Okay.
talk further with Aaron.
Okay.
Feel free.
Okay, I think I might be having a new floor put in my house on Friday, so
Mausel.
That's okay.
yeah, I'm not sure about that.
That's okay. All right. Is that it?
I believe so.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Seconded.
All right. Good job.
Cool.
Short and sweet.
Okay, motion to adjourn, Olivia Mausel,
Yes?
Joseph Mazzola,
Yes.
Elizabeth Rodriguez. Luis Salazar, Christopher Gothier.
Yes.
Meeting's
Okey-doke.
adjourned.
Thank you, everyone.
We'll see.